So who are you, John?
So my name is John Jacobus. This is my camera right here. My name is John Jacobus. I'm a real estate broker in Dallas, Texas. Been in real estate for, it'll be 16 years in January, and had a full-time job for 4 of that, but that wasn't real estate because I wasn't able to make it happen. But then got out of that, opened up my own brokerage in 2017, and we've got 6 agents now working for us, which is not a big number, but it's getting somewhere, which I like. And yeah, man, just grinding it out, selling some homes.
All right, John, while we're here at this moment, Braxton, have you ever heard me mention John Jacobus?
I have.
Okay. Have I ever told you how he exited his PE teacher job?
You have not.
Bless, man.
So what year was this?
2014, 2015, somewhere.
So how old were you in 2014, 2015?
So you would have been right in that. You would have been
7 years
grade.
ago, 12.
Yeah, you would have been 6th grade, 7th grade.
Would he have been your student?
Yes.
All right, give it to him. Give it to him right now.
So a little backstory for those people that don't know who I am, which I'm assuming is everybody. But so I played sports my entire life, very passionate. If there's one thing in my life that I am passionate about, besides business now, it is sports. To this day, baseball, basketball, football, love them all. Don't get to watch them as much because of Bally Sports not being on streaming, but hugely passionate about sports and practice sports. And like I grew up and I was playing football, basketball, or baseball at all times with my brother. And so whenever I was coaching, so I was a PE teacher and coach for a few years. And Corey knows maybe a little bit about this, although like I'm a lot more chill now than I was, and I was very intense in my younger days and got kicked out of several games. I was just ultra competitive. That's just the way I was raised.
With 6th graders.
Well, here's the thing. So are you wanting me to go into that story?
Yeah, we're going to get into that story. That's a phenomenal story. Braxton, have you ever heard Jacob's softball story?
No.
So college softball story. You never heard Jacob tell this story?
Is this when I was on the team?
Yeah.
Too? Oh gosh, man.
They made Jacob play catcher. Could you see Jacob being
No, I cannot.
Well, we sucked. That was for sure. We were horrible.
Jacob's like an assistant coach.
Yeah, so Jacob was playing catcher, and
My bad for just doing that in the mic, man. Sorry.
So Jacob's a catcher, and he tries to throw somebody out at second. Were you playing shortstop or second?
Honestly, I don't remember what story you're talking about.
Well, no, you don't, because it's not a big moment in your life. It was a huge moment in Jacob's life.
Okay.
So Jacob tries to throw the runner out. Mistakenly. We know that because there's a runner on third.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So he tries to throw the runner out. You're playing shortstop.
Okay.
You come over and catch it and immediately throw it back to him.
Yeah.
And so Jacob's just standing there thinking he did this great job, and all of a sudden the ball's coming at him, and he just puts his glove up and it just smokes him in the glove, and he tags the runner out.
No joke.
No joke.
I don't remember that at all, but
you don't, but he tells the story religiously. It's his
I'm surprised because that's probably the only play we made that year because we got beat all the time.
Well, with Jacob playing catcher, I see why. But anyways,
stud, absolute stud. So long story short, as in that, like, was always trying to like be better at sports and push myself to be better, and so practiced a lot, played a lot. Obviously, I got burned out a little bit too whenever I was in middle school with baseball. But whenever I'm leaving teaching, I know that I'm leaving teaching. I've already told them I'm going to sell real estate and be done with that. And I was selling real estate the entire time. But
why were you leaving teaching though?
Well, because I was going to sell real estate.
Yeah,
full time.
But the teaching was a little. I mean, you didn't like teaching.
No, I did not like teaching. I hated teaching.
Why?
Well, are you asking? Are you leading me into the story? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to get some context because I mean, it's if you don't give it context.
Well, so like I wasn't a good teacher. I hated teaching. I taught English for 2 years, and was brutal at it. My kids had good test scores, but I just think I had some of the good kids. And then but they moved me over into PE and coaching. But I knew the principal, and he knew that I would like that. He also was trying to probably get me out of the English classroom. I hated the students, not because they were bad kids, but just because like I didn't want to be there really. And so I was doing this because I needed the money. And although towards the end I was making way more than anybody else in the school because I was selling real estate and teaching, and so I was making more than the principal, more than anybody in there. But I told the principal I was leaving already, and my athletes were dogging it, and we were jogging what we called like the fence or something like that, and they were jogging around this open field.
6th graders?
These were 8th graders.
Okay.
These were 8th graders, so they could handle it. They were 14 years old, very mature. And so anyways, my blood's boiling because half of them are walking. I've been telling them the whole year, like, I'm done with the loafing. Pick it up. Let's go. Improve yourself. Be better. Like, y'all got this. And finally, I just like got real silent. I let them all walk in. I did the whole, it's so cheesy, but I did the whole, like, they all got into the locker room. They had no clue that I was frustrated because I just shut it down. But then I locked one door, and then I calmly walked to the other door. I locked that door, and then I proceeded to just wear them out. And at the end, I'm not even going to say it, but like I just called them all F and P's because like they were just frustrating me so bad. And it's bad. It's not my most shining moment, but it is one that, like, in a way, I'm like, I still wholeheartely agree with it because it's like they were
you saying that might have inspired them.
I don't think so. I think they just look at me like, and they probably laugh now at how upset I was about 8th grade football. But I knew one of the kids like outside of school. I was friends with their parents and friends with his parents, friends with his aunt and uncle. And it was bad, but I singled him out because I like knew him well, and he was one of the ones dogging it. And I said, "Hey, I know your family, I this, that, and the other, and you are that." And I just laid into him, and then it became this whole ordeal. And it was one thing where it was just, I mean, I went out with a bang for sure. But
that's a way of saying that.
Well, but it was one of those deals where it's just like somebody that's not giving their effort was driving me crazy, man. And so, needless to say, I got out of teaching because it was just not
early?
where I needed to be. No, I got no backlash from that.
I thought this whole time you got in trouble for it.
No,
So you just called all the kids fucking pussies, and
the principal and an assistant principal, who again I knew well, came down and talked to me and said, "Hey, we might get some backlash from this." And
well, I'm the same way.
Nobody ever said anything.
Dude.
I did call the mom of the kid that I knew and said, "Hey, this is what I just did," and she was like, "I agree with you." I was like, "Okay, well, there you go."